Welcome back to Tales from the Red Dragon Inn. We're doing Mission 2 from Chapter 1 called What Goes Up. Okay, we're just going to go doing the play in the round here. The first thing we do, invigorate all abilities. So let's go over to player area and remove those cooldown tokens off all abilities that have them. And when I say cooldown tokens, I mean one off of each one. You don't take them all off, so that comes off. This will come off. This will come off. This will come off. All right. Invigorated. Okay, roll the scheme dice. We're going to see what our enemies are up to. Oh, we still have one glitch moblin. We got a couple of slimes, so we're going to be rolling these dice. So first one for the glitch moblin is going to be once he's just plodding along in his berserker rage. He's only going to move one, and yeah, he's probably not going to get in range of anybody. And the slimes, what are the slimes up to? The slimes are doing something different. They're going to move 3, range 2, attack 2 damage, 1 foe, and harm. Put a 2 trap in the unoccupied space nearest. Ooh, well, we don't really like that now, do we? Okay, well, we have now rolled the scheme dice, and it's time now to put the initiative tokens into the lovely Crown Royal initiative bag. We're going to shake that up, and we're going to get right into the combat phase. And the first token out of the bag is Gerki. He gets his full allotment of actions, so he gets 2 actions and a shenanigan. Well, let's figure out what we want to do with a Gerki. Alright, Gerki has a couple of actions or shenanigans and then 1 shenanigan. And I think, what is he going to do? He is going to, I believe he's going to go right ahead. Oh, we shouldn't waste these. Oh, or should we? Or should we? I think we're going to go ahead and have him spend one of the last 2 power tokens on this. Just throwing it out there. Range 3, attack 2, yellow dice against 1 foe, and backstab. And because we look at his backstab ability, the target is adjacent to a figure friendly to Gerki. Yes, indeed, slime number 3 is adjacent to Fiona, so he'll be rolling 3 yellow dice. And we also have 2 epic dice in the pool. Wow, he could do a lot of damage. So let's get him rolling some dice. Okay, so he is going to be attacking 3. It's adjacent to Fiona, so he gets his little backstab ability there. So he will be rolling 3 yellow dice, and he is going to use 1 of the epic dice from the pool. Now, slime 3 has no damage on it at all. So let's hope we can get, if we can get 7 damage total, then slime number 3 will be no more. Oh, gosh. Oh, and we get an exploding die. 3, 4, 5, there's 7, 8 damage. Oh yeah, Gerki, and he gets to roll another one. 8 damage, 9 damage with 1 shot. Oh, God. Well, we know slimes only have 7 health, so 9 damage is enough to absolutely annihilate Slimer number 3. He's out of here. All we got left now is slime 4 with 3, 4, 5 damage on it. Wow. That was the first action for Gerki. He's got another action and a shenanigan left to go. Well, this is just getting crazy. I guess he's going to... Oh, man. I think he's going to go ahead and do a shenanigan. And the shenanigan he's going to do is the cooldown shenanigan, which is... look, over there, a distraction. So he gets to leap 2, and then he's going to gain 1 of these tokens. He's got 4 of these tokens now. That is awesome. Alright, he's going to leap 2. Alright, Gerki's going to leap 2, so he's going to leap right here. Right here is where he leaps, and he still has 1 action remaining. And with his final action, he's just going to go ahead and do a straight-up melee attack against the final slime. So he gets melee attack, he gets a yellow die plus a damage, and he also gets backstab because that is beside Fiona. Wow. So once again rolling 2 yellow dice and plus 1 damage. So let's get to the dice tray. Gerki is just not fooling around on his turn. His final action, he's going to be rolling 2 yellow dice. There's still a black die in the epic pool, but we'll leave it there. 2 yellow dice, and he gets a plus 1 damage. against 4. 4 only has 2 health, so oh my god. Alright, well there's 2 damage plus 1 exclamation. Come on, let's get another exclamation. We'll get another epic die. Cool, come on. Yo, yes. Wow, Gerki is just nailing. He's killing it. He's, well, killing all the slimes. So 1, 2, 3 damage and 2 enthusiasm symbols. We only have 1 epic die in the pool, so we're going to get another one. We're back to 2 epic dice in the pool, and that slime is eliminated. It only had 2 health remaining. So yeah, slime number 4 is completely wiped out. We have no slimes on the board. Oh, that is excellent, because if we pull the slime token next, not going to do anything. Alright, and we don't break these walls down and do the events until we're in the objective phase, which we're a long ways from yet. Alright, next up we have, oh well, the glitch moblin, which is probably not going to do a heck of a lot, because he's just moving 1 and melee attacking. Well, that's easily figured out, because he just moves 1 towards Gerki. No one's adjacent, his melee attack fails. Again, alright, back to the token bag, and we end up pulling out Gerki! He gets his partial action now. Wow, Gerki is just going crazy. Alright, let's see what we want to do for Gerki's partial action slash shenanigan, and get to it. I think what we're going to do for his action slash shenanigan, for an action, oh I guess that's the ready side, for his action he's going to actually invigorate. Invigorate 1, which means he gets to pull a cooldown token off of 1 of his abilities. He's going to pull it off of the hit and run. And that's it. That's the end of that. Into the initiative bag we go for another token, and the next one I pull out is the slimes! Well, guess what? There are no slimes. They have been eliminated, so they just skip their turn because there aren't any. Love it. Next token in the bag is going to be a partial for Fiona. So we're going to zoom down to Fiona and see what she wants to do for her partial action. Alright, so for her partial action or shenanigan, she's going to go ahead and spend that. She's just going to do a straight melee attack against the wall, the gravel wall. It only has 1 damage, it will break. She's going to roll 2 dice against the wall, treating it as a foe, and we'll see what happens. And the reason she's doing it right now is because it's perfect timing. This is not going to make any difference, so she gets 1 symbol. We already have 2 epic dice to pull. She does 2 damage to the gravel wall. It crumbles under her mighty blow. Alright, gravel wall's down. That was the end of her turn. However, we have just now exposed the dripping passage. And when we expose the dripping passage, I'm going to zoom out because we have to immediately populate the board. And then we still have a token in the bag, which is Fiona's full action token. Awesome! So let's go ahead, zoom out, and see what we're supposed to do in the dripping passage. Alright, so let's take a look. We have knocked down the gravel wall there, and so now we are going to take a look at this giant manual. Reinforce, deploy the following to the dripping passage. So reinforce a long, narrow chamber that is steeper and noticeably more humid opens before you. There's an ominous loud sound echoing from further in the darkness that can only be described as sticky. Alright, we're doing story mode, 1 or 2 heroes, we're playing with 2. So we're going to get a slime at D and E, and we're going to get a trap at A and B. Alright, so let me get that set up, and then we're going to be pulling another token from the bag, which I believe is the last token, and it's going to be Fiona with her full actions. Alright, so the dripping passage looks pretty much like this. We have a trap here at A, and we have a trap at B. And we have randomly, I should say how you select is you take your cards and you just shuffle them, and then I just happened to grab 6 and 7 for D and E. So 6 is on location D, and slime number 7 is on location E. So that's all set up, and then yes, we continue on with our turn, which means we're pulling the last token out of the bag. Fiona gets a full set of actions. So let's figure out what we want to do with Fiona, who's currently sitting right there. Alright, so let's see, what do we want to do for Fiona? I think we're going to go ahead, this is a cooldown of 3, we're going to do a fight, I'm in. So she breaks the gravel wall down, and now she can move 4, and she can melee attack 2 yellow dice against 1 foe. So she's doing that as an action. Let's get to the board and have her do it. Alright, well she's actually just going to move 1, 2, 3, and attack slime number 6. So she'll be rolling 2 yellow dice against slime number 6. And you know what? She's going to grab one of the 2 epic dice that are in the pool and use that as well. So this is a melee attack. So let's see. If she can do 7 damage, she's going to destroy slime number 6. And she gets 2, 3, she gets 4 damage. Okay, and yes, you can't get epic dice when you use an epic die for rolling. So she got 2, 3, 4 damage on slime number 6. Alright, I would have liked that to be more, but what do you do? Alright, that was her first action. She still has a shenanigan and an action remaining. I know we shouldn't be wasting all of her abilities, but you know what? We're going to do the shield bash. 1, 2, 3 cooldown tokens on here. It's an action, it's melee attack, 2 yellow dice, 1 foe, harm, you heal 1. So if we do any damage to the slime, which I'm pretty sure we're going to, we will get to heal 1. So you know what, I'm going to heal 1 right now so I don't forget. Because now we are attacking slime number 6 again using 2 yellow dice. Alright, well we are attacking slime number 6 with 2 yellow dice. We've already healed 1. This is so good. We get 2 enthusiasm symbols. We only have 1 black epic die in the pool, but now we are putting another one in for 2. So that's 2 damage. So that's up to, oh darn it, up to 6 damage on slime number 6. We didn't quite get rid of it. We did heal 1 though, and added another epic dice into the pool. Ooh, this is so tough. So we're at 6 damage against that slime. And we have left, all we have left, sorry, is 1 shenanigan. So let's see what we want to do for the shenanigan. Alright, I think for her shenanigan, we're just using all her abilities, but that's okay. We're gonna do 2 cooldown. She's going to leap 2. We're gonna see why we want her to leap 2, so let's get to that. Alright, so we have Fiona leaping 2. She's gonna leap back here to this spot in between the 2 traps. And I think we're going to leave it off there. So let me zoom out and we're going to be wrapping up our episode for today. Alright, well that's going to wrap up our episode for today. So we're into the dripping passage. We have a couple of slimes. This one is badly beaten up, which unfortunate because kind of wanted to get rid of it, but we didn't. Oh, hang on a second. I'm going to retro one thing. We do have one of these extra damage tokens for Fiona, and we're going to use it because that will actually destroy slime number 6. So we're going to use that. That actually makes sense. So instead of 6 damage, it's going to have 7. That eliminates slime number 6. So yes, I know I retroactively did that, but it would only make sense for her final attack to go ahead and nail that guy for that 1 extra damage, because why wouldn't we? That gets rid of it. Fiona still has 2 shield tokens on her. She doesn't have any of the elite tokens. Gerki's got a mountain of elite tokens, a couple extra damage token. And we only have 1 slime. So we got 1 Gizmoblin, 1 slime on the board. So thanks so much for watching along. Thanks for your comments, subscriptions, and likes, and dislikes, and participation of any sort. It really helps out my channel. I really do appreciate it. We're playing Tales from the Red Dragon Inn. We're playing the second mission of Chapter 1 called What Goes Up, and eventually we're going to have to knock these gravel walls down and find out what's in the blob room, and I wonder what that is. Maybe we're going to get 3 of them in the blob room. I don't know. We'll find out. So thanks so much, and we'll see you tomorrow for the continuation.